What is up, and it's going on, guys? Simpzy here at Stay for Us and Kings and Rivers and Hills, House Starks. Let's get straight right into it. We have a couple of battles to play today. We have Buron, Prince Brandon besieging Heart's Home, which currently has Mandon Corbray and Michael Crafton. And then we also have Jojen Stark at Coldwater, about to kill Andar Crafton. So we've got those two battles looking forward to very shortly. What's happening in the world? We currently have Donald Tallheart, which is Brandon Stark's second daughter, married her off to this Tallheart. We got troops coming from in and around the northern area. I currently have the other Tallheart, which is actually married to Buron's only daughter, wherever he is. There he is, Tallheart. Now, I found a funny trait on, I think it was Hugo, was it? No, it must have been Jojen then. Ah, yes, this is what it is. I found this rather interesting. Dislikes the Lannisters. Dislikes the Lannisters. Dislike of the Lannisters drives him to attack them more boldly in battle. +1 commandment fighting against the Lannisters. Now, funnily enough, he has Lannister relations. His mother is Kevin's sister, King Kevin of the Rock. So that's interesting. Even though we're not going to be attacking the Lannisters anytime soon, it's kind of a waste of a trait. And I do know one of the Tallhearts has disliked the Lannisters. I don't really know what they've done to us. They've supported our kingdom. We've helped them, and they've helped us scratch our back. And yeah. So, yeah, I don't really see the negativity. But we do have a battle against them at Heart's Home. We are going to do a night attack, so we don't have that, 450 reinforcements. We'll have Buron to attack. This must be maybe one of last Buron's attacks, because he is 75 years old. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the battle map. So we have a battle, obviously. Funnily enough, it's not straight after. My game actually crashed loading up this battle for some reason. I'm not really too sure why it's been doing it lately. Maybe it's because it's fine. Maybe because when it gets to the last half end of my campaigns, it gets like really far into it, because we're pretty far into it term-wise. So maybe that's it. It did the same with Winds of Winter, but mind you, that was really unpolished. So yeah, it crashed, so it's not where I last left off. What am I doing? Okay. We'll move our troops up about there. Buron can go there. Archers on... Can we put them on loose formation? Okay, we'll put them along the thing though. I will get my catapults to fire at a particular piece of wall. Things will probably go... Hang on, I'll figure this out. Hang on, what the hell? That's a lot of militia. We'll just chuck that there for the time being. Pop everyone there. Put Prince Brandon on the attack. Let's take this down. We've got another battle we do need to play further north with his son, with Brandon's son, Jojen Stark. We'll have them go this way. Okay. Everyone run, let's do it. So as I said, guys, my obviously game did crash, and I kind of just stopped recording. I took a break. What? Yeah, must be... It's very interesting, because enemy reinforcements... It's not obviously my computer. It's the Medieval 2 engine running. Maybe my Medieval 2 is just getting old, or maybe the mods are getting more advanced, I don't know. Longer turns, it takes a little bit while, but they're in the battlefield, so they should be in there. As I was saying, guys, I did have a break for like an hour. My brother actually, as soon as my game crashed, my brother came and was like, hey, you want to go watch Shaun of the Dead? And I did. Fuck, that movie's hilarious. If you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead, I love Simon Pegg. I love Simon Pegg movies. I love those British comedies. From an Australian, I love British comedies. They're fucking awesome. Such a good movie. I highly recommend you go watch that, along with, what's that other movie? Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is an amazing movie. If you guys haven't seen Simon Pegg out of any of his work, whew, you're missing out, man. He actually has a new movie coming out. I can't remember what it's actually called. But I do know what the premise base of it is. I think it was something like 8 pubs, 8 days or something or other, and it had the guy that plays Bilbo Baggins in the new Hobbit. He's in his movies. Was before I can't for the love of me remember the Hobbit's name. Hang on. I could go on IMDb on my phone. We're not really doing too much on the battle. Okay, yeah, we're not really doing too much. We're just waiting for our siege equipment to move up. I'm getting up it on my phone. The actor's name. I can't. Hang on. Martin Freeman. That's it. Martin Freeman. Who plays Bilbo. He's actually in a lot of Simon Pegg movies, and I think it's Nick Frost. Whoever the... Yeah. Oh, God, I'm shocking at names. I really am. I'm pretty sure it's Nick Frost, or someone right. Anyway, yeah, just them two movies, Hot Fuzz, they just feed off each other, and it's just absolute golden comedy. Yeah, as I was saying, that Martin Freeman guy's in there as well. How are we going battering down this piece of wall? 20%. Also guys, I've actually been playing a lot of Lord of the Rings Conquest. For some reason, I'm on holidays at the moment, and I kind of feel like going for achievements. I don't really know why on my Xbox, because the new Xbox One's coming out. I did mention this in our last battle. I wanted to like get some 100% some achievements. I popped up the video shop, spent what, $6 on Lord of the Rings? No, probably wasn't even $6. It was like $4 on Lord of the Rings Conquest, and like tried to get all the achievements for that on the Xbox 360. I've got like 600 points for something. But the only thing that's shit about that is, seeing that game came out in like 2009. I did finish. I think I did like 100% on my other account before I got banned. I got like 1,000 points or whatever it is. But I went on now 2013. So what? 4 years later. Half of the achievements are online achievements, because it's if you haven't played Lord of the Rings Conquest, it's kind of I would say it's kind of like Battlefield 2, not Battlefield, sorry, Star Wars Battlefront, as in like you have to capture points, and you get like a scout class, archer, swordsman, engineer, you know what I mean, and then it's kind of like that, but Lord of the Rings style, and most of the achievements are out, and I had a look at reading it, and apparently in 2011 the servers went down. They stopped running them, which is kind of shitty, seeing as I couldn't 100% it, but yeah, whatever. I had a lot of fun doing it. Okay, why are most of my troops doing that for? I want to get them in and out of there. I want to get them to take the town centre, because we aren't getting reinforcements from Brandon anytime soon. I kind of find that strange that they changed his display picture. I know you can do that. You get given the option between like young, old, and yeah. Because Kevin Lannister. Do we just break the wall? Not quite. Being honest, gateway. Because I do know for a fact, Kevin Lannister, Lancel's son in this, Kevin, not in Game of Thrones, Kevin Lannister. This is King of the Rock, Kevin Lannister. He's actually got a beard on his display picture. They actually edited in a beard, which is kind of cool to see. We're pushing in now with Buron. So I always like to, I don't know, talk about who I'm going to house I'm going to knock off next. So basically, obviously once we finish House Aaron, we're going to be moving on. Most likely either the Storm Kings or Gardner, or House Hoa actually. I think they're starting to regain to the surface. They got a lot more money. They did take Old Town, if you guys can remember. They took Old Town, and then they've started to make a little bit of a foothold in the southern settlements, which isn't good for us at all. We probably should head down there and finish off House Gardner. Crafton's dead. Okay. And House... Oh, we're not at war with Gardner, but we are without... Whoa, what the hell? My headset just fell, my controller just fell. Ah, I need to put them back up. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. I just need to move my chair. My chair is just so shit. Every time I just move and it goes... Okay, anyway, we'll continue this on. I'm going to move my archers out of there because they're kind of a little bit close. I don't think we're going to have time destroying that wall, to be quite honest. We might bat it. Nah. Bloody... Steam notifications. Well, it looks like we're pushing to the town square. I'm probably gonna do the usual tactic I do, is just basically rush the town square. And once we get in there, we'll block it off, and then we'll just wait there for 2 minutes and take it. Okay. The only problem is about long battles like this, it kind of gets a little bit tedious, not really too much to talk about. So let's talk about what I'm watching on TV these days. I'm actually watching, obviously since Game of Thrones is finished, as I'm obviously a massive Game of Thrones and Song of Ice and Fire fan. I've already read all the books, so there's not really too much I can do with them books. I guess I could read, thinking about it, there's, from what I can remember, there's some other, like, shorter stories that have stuff to do with Duncan the Hedge Knight. I haven't really looked into them, the short stories, but I might need to. TV series. I'm starting to watch Dexter again. Season 8's come back. That looks pretty good. But I think I've really... I don't know, I've really watched everything on good TV. I've actually got a list. There we are. It's behind my computer screen, actually. I actually have a list of all the stuff I've watched. So, I guess you guys could suggest... Oh my god, Xavier, man. Notifications. Okay, so what have I watched completely? I've watched Dexter, Lost, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, The Big Bang Theory, The Walking Dead, Underbelly, Australia. That's actually pretty good for an Australian TV show. If you guys haven't seen that, it's about pretty much the underworld in Australia, which is interesting. Spartacus, Jericho, Homeland, Prison Break, and Modern Family. I'm pretty sure there's some other ones on there that I watched. So actually, guys, you can suggest if there's any good TV that I didn't mention there. Put in the comment section down below, and I might have a look into it if it's rated well. Yeah. Okay. Far out. These pikemen of the Vale, even though they are pikemen, they are heavily armoured, so they do take a while to push through. And since we don't really have reinforcements from the Prince, it gets a little bit tedious, if you know what I mean. So I guess I could kind of talk about... Oh no, I don't want to talk about it because I'm recording so far in advance it'll just confuse the hell out of you, so I won't mention it. Okay. Where are most of their troops? Did they flee back? It looks like they took most of them from the walls. No, there's some behind me, okay. That are routing. I'm always disappointed about how many troops we lose in when they pour boiling water on us. We'll go back to the battlefield. Stop looking at stuff. We're pushing through with... Who's in the front line here? Men-at-Arms. Far out, these Vale pikemen are doing some serious damage to us. Let's have a look at what percent are we? 14% to their 61. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't really mind it. God damn it! Looks like there on the map that Prince Brandon has one unit in there, but very odd. I'm actually looking at the YouTube comments for a video. I did reply to your comment, Emperor of the E62, but you raised a really good topic, which I'm going to talk about. So yeah, I guess it's kind of a bit of a shout out. He basically, to summarise, he said he was just thanking me for Total War. Really, what I wanted to talk about is the Winds of Winter. Somebody did suggest doing a House Targaryen campaign. Now, the Winds of Winter submod, I did do 2 factions on it. I obviously did do House Bolton and House Stannis. Now, the only problems I had with that game, the first House Bolton one, that game is just the units aren't really that polished. They have that silver yucky tinge sort of thing. To sum it up, the maps are kind of a bit glitchy, the marriage system doesn't quite work, and there's a lot of crash to desktops. It's very similar to the Fire and Blood submod, which was really unfinished. So to sum it up, it was really unfinished, and I didn't really want to do any more campaigns on it. But I obviously did reply to this guy. If they do fix it up, I will do another Winds of Winter submod. Basically now, I'm currently just focusing on Kings of Rivers and Hills, because that's going to take me a while, and especially with this Stark one, I do want to take this one a little bit. I guess, we did like 15 episodes of House Aaron. We couldn't really do any more in the House Aaron one, settings that were allies with the Storm Kings and the Lannisters. We could have gone all the way south to Dawn and fuck shit up, but yeah, it wouldn't have been realistic. House Hoa had an unfortunately demise, me overriding the save in the 13th turn. Wasn't even that. So basically, I really want to put a lot of effort in this Stark one, just to be a while, and then I'm probably going to go through all the factions on that. But after this, who knows? There are a lot up to debate. I would like to do a House Card Targaryen, but to be honest, Soul, if you guys haven't seen it, if you guys want some fix for your Winds of Winter or Game of Thrones type stuff, definitely go check out Soul Gaming Inc. He's one of my buddies. We do the SNS hot seat, if you haven't seen that. Basically, what that is, we did a hot seat in Medieval Total War 2. I played as House Stark. Oh no, fuck. He played as House Stark and I played as House Tully. We first off started... we started off moving down, getting rid of the Lannisters, getting rid of all the enemies, and then we actually turned on each other and started fighting each other, which was a really interesting concept, and I highly recommend you check it out. Of course, this is all on my channel, so you can find it, and I will put a link in the description, as always, to his channel, and more Total War content. Whether or not we do another hot seat in the future, I don't know. It's still undecided. So yeah, basically check him out, because I could do a House Targaryen, because I did look at doing House Targaryen as the very start of the Winds of Winter, but oh my god, Xavier, man, fuck off. But there was a lot of problems with it, such as what was it? I think Jon Connington was the faction leader, and obviously it should be Aegon Targaryen. Is it Aegon? Or Aemon? I can't... Yeah, it's Aegon, young Griff, yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's the faction... Yeah, Jon Connington is faction leader, and what's-his-face was the heir, which didn't really sit right, and if you guys want to go check out Soul's campaign, as I said, he did a really cool customization. I actually have no idea. I'm nowhere near as good as modding. I barely can get the game, just the mods in the folder, to be honest. But no, I don't know how to edit character. I don't know how to edit. I'm not really good at adding characters. I'm alright at editing them in the mods, but I really haven't looked into it, so I don't really know much about it. But simply, there is, I'm going to say a potential spoiler here, so you can switch off for like, I don't know, a couple of minutes. I want to warn you guys, because this might be a potential spoiler if you haven't read the books, because this is a Kings of Rivers and Hills game, and I kind of said at the start of the very first one there won't be any spoilers, but here we go. He edited in the game Jon Snow. Obviously, Jon Snow is, a lot of fan fiction is that he's Rhaegar Targaryen's son, and he actually put him in, which is kind of cool. So he made Aegon the faction leader, and then he had Jon Targaryen fighting with him, which is really cool to see. If you guys haven't seen that, that's really cool, because Jon Snow actually isn't in the Total War, which he even gave like the good retainers such as Longclaw. Do I have my archers in here? No, they do. And of Targaryen blood, which is really good to see. So I really couldn't top that, even though it's not competition, but I don't know. They kind of just fit in well. And we are taking ages to take this settlement far out. It's taking fucking forever. And we have another one to play with the prince. It's one of the princes, that is. Jojen. It'll be interesting to see when Buron dies, because we do need to marry off Hugo Stark to a Lannister maybe. because I did have a look at some of the Stormlord princesses and they're just a bit yuck, and I don't really want to align myself with them. The only other princesses from what I could see were Martell, but apart from that, there's not really a point of allying ourselves with Martell. They're on the other side of the map, and they're at war with Yarnwood and Yarnwood, which are also okay. Listen here, Xavier, you're giving me the shits, mate. Hang on, I'll quickly fix this. Who's online? Sapphire, Phoenix, Snow, Hood, Grandpa, Xavier, go. Offline. If you guys want to add me on Steam, I really don't care. My obviously name is Simpzy on Steam. If you want to play some matches with me if I have time. I might actually start live streaming again, because that's always fun. Yeah, so if you want to add me for a match, or you want to talk to me, I guess. I don't know. Also, on Xbox, I do have an Xbox Live account, which I really did start at Xbox before I went to PC. I mainly play PC more now. I do the occasional FIFA and just Xbox role-playing Let's Play, but I basically just play Total War on the PC. Yeah, my gamertag is Synex Simpzy. If you don't know how to spell that, it's S-Y-N-E-X Simpzy, and that's just like whatever Synex is. I guess you guys could have a look at it if you really wanted. That was just an old Call of Duty clan back in the day that I was in. I'm pretty sure they got like 12,000 subs on YouTube now. I don't know. I was in there, and to be honest, it's a gamer tag. I don't really care about my gamer tag. It's just a gamer tag, so there's no point of paying 15 bucks just to change it to something else in a variation of Simpzy or Simpsonade or whatever. Do we end up destroying the wall? Nearly. We pretty well fucked it though. Man, this is a grind. Don't stop me now. That's probably one of my best scenes in The Walking Dead. One of my favorites. When I won't spoil it. You guys should just go watch it. Don't stop me now. Push everyone in. Come on. Get in there, you sad sacks. Kill them. Finishing up the last of the video. Oh, not the last of. There's still a fair few settlements over in the east, but we've pretty much taken the half. We still have... I think we have Karstark. I actually remember, I kind of regret it, because I did marry off Brandon Stark's second daughter to Donald Tallheart. I could have actually married her off to Karstark, which is kind of inbreeding, but who gives a fuck? It's not like brother and sister from what we're used to in Game of Thrones. Because, yeah, I married Buron's only daughter to Garwin, or yeah, it's Garwin or Gavin, I can't remember. Someone Tallheart. Then we married Brandon's first daughter to Hallis Glover, and then we married Brandon's second daughter to Donald Tallheart. Which, the Tallhearts, there actually was another Tallheart came of age. They're actually really good commanders, which is good to see, because now, because like, I think all three of them were born conquerors. They have like, start off with a 4-star general rating, and if they have Stark blood, they can have a 4-star general rating or even higher, and they have royal blood, the future generation, which is kind of cool. Which would be interesting to see. But I do have, yeah, who else do I have in my, I do have, oh fuck, I do have House Reed. Now, why are they shooting arrows at me? Oh, we're in the battle. We lost 600 men. We did cop out their reinforcements, so that's kind of good to see. Our knives are sharp. Words of House Bolton. I will need to think whether or not to play the battle as Jojen Stark. Oh, I'll have to think about it. Because as soon as we just played that massive battle, they went for fucking ages. Storm's End, obviously with the storm in the background. I can tell by the architecture. Once we sack the city and maybe build a Godswood, we'll start moving over to some other settlements. Okay. What did I have him? Oh, I had him out building a watchtower, didn't I? Okay.
Aye, Lord. My king. Aye, Lord. Aye. Combining the armies, sire. They'll be begging
Okay.
for their lives.
As if they accepted that ransom.
Ah, victory! Slaughter.
Or
Where's
repair.
the fight?
Hey guys, just
Retrain
before I
when we
leave you
can.
today, I would like to go and please follow me on Twitter. It's the best way to interact with me. If you've got any questions at all, message me on Twitter and I reply to absolutely everything. On there you'll be able to see Let's Plays coming up, when I've posted a video, and all that good stuff. So also, if you'd like to subscribe to get all the recent and up-to-date content on my channel. So, bye guys.